Hey, here's Captain K. Ahoy, you land lovers, and welcome aboard my channel. Captain Concept here, playing Factorio episode 2. Last time we started with the setup. This time we started with automation. Let's head into the game. As you might notice, I did a few minor things offline. What I did basically, I used belts to draft the rough outline of what my base is going to look like. And as you can see, it's got some rather complex bits and pieces, but also I wanted to know the rough size of things, and yeah, by the look of things it's gonna get fairly big. But that's the plan. We want the big, fast, fully automated factory with a sort of main bus design. You see here's the smelting area. This is mostly for balancing and a buffer, and then here the main bus starts, and I did the outlines of the automation that I want to get started. Mainly belts. We're gonna need a lot of belts and inserters, but also the green and later on red advanced chips, so that I know what's the max size they're gonna need. And also I drafted it in a way that it's easily expandable vertically here in this map. And down here we're gonna set up science, so I know that science will be down here, which will also leave me enough space here to expand the smelting and so on. So let's get started. Other than that, the rest is pretty much the same. I added one more space in here so that it's parallel and fits the main bus concept. This up here is still up and running. Iron is still up and running. I drafted where I'm gonna place these electric mining drills, because now, oh, and I set down some poles because now we have electric power. So let's get rid of those burner mining drills. As I said, they're only a temporary measure. We're not gonna need them anymore. So let's remove them and replace them with the more advanced and faster electric drills. Here we go. Let's get started. And since we're gonna need a lot of iron, let's craft one more. Place it down here, one here, and the other one as so. There we go. That'll get that covered. Hook them up with powers, and there we go. Actually, this one I can remove for now. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. You know what? Let's just add another one. Like so. Also, we want to replace the burner inserters over here with electric inserters. Which way are we going to do this? This one will not be covered. Eh? Now let's do it like that. And let's get this bit covered with one of the remaining burner inserters. Here we go. Good. Alt helps a lot. So there's the iron coming in, there's this. And what we need to do is we need to tear up as soon as possible. And for that we need science. So red science requires copper plate and iron gears. We need more iron for that. Let's grab some iron. Control. And as I said, science is gonna be all the way down here. Let's get some more poles. Also, if you hold down the mouse button and you run, it'll place the poles in the max distance. This now also works with underground belts, which is really nice. So science is gonna be here. Probably I want to loop around this way later on. So for now, let's get one going. Because what we really need is we need the automation to get started so we can build factories. And here we go. Let's chuck that down somewhere. Let's remove that. I want it. Always give a little space, so at least this much. And then 1, 2 belts like here. And this is the science menu popping up. And the absolutely first thing that we want to research is automation. It gives us assembly machines and the long-headed inserters. So let's get that going. Needs 10 science packs. And for now I need to craft those manually. Here we go. And we now can start with the first inserters. Let's craft 3 because I'm gonna need them up there. Let's wait for the signs to be crafted, I guess. 5, here we go. And we have our first insert here. We don't need that yet, but no, it's never bad to have one here. Science is going. Let's electrify our smelting setup. I think now we can't entirely cover it. For now, let's do it like that. Later on, when we get the better poles, they'll cover a slightly bigger area, which will be just enough. So here, these are electric now. They can stay burner inserters for now, since they can fuel themselves. Latest when we have electric furnaces here, we're gonna replace everything with electric inserters. So while the science is going, what you will see here is all this stuff will run down the line. Here we'll have an inserter buffer that places the iron into chests and then from chests on the belt, so the chests themselves work as buffer. Very nice, here we go. And these are balancer. Actually, if I remove one belt here, you can see the idea is we get the same amount on the left and the right side once we put a splitter here, which we don't have yet, actually. Let's see, let's check the research. We will get splitters. This is researched. We have the filter inserters, next tier factories, and so on and so on. What do we have here? Logistics. Logistics, they give us splitters and underground belts for 20 science. So let's get that science going until we have all of the rest set up. Here we go. So let's start with automation. We also need the tier 1 factories, assembling machines. And we're gonna start with inserters and belts. We need lots of belts, as mentioned before, so let's get a few of those going. As many as we can afford, actually. And while we're here, let's craft more furnaces. I'm not so worried about those because they're needed for the boilers, so we can reuse them later on. Unlike the burner mining drills or burner inserters, which we cannot use anymore later on. You know, let's skip that for now because we want the rest going faster. That was 5 and 1, 2, 3. It gives us the 20 science. Here we go. So the first factories are about to roll out. Actually, let's start to place them. We will have inserters here. For the inserters, we're gonna need gears and iron. So gears will be here. Let's give it a little space, as said, like so, I guess. Let's see. Let's align stuff. Why not? I mean, because we can. Oops, that was the wrong way around. With R, by the way, you can rotate the belts, or you just, you know, draw over them. So that's that part covered. Let's, oops. Let's get, here they are. Let's get the iron. Let's expand the iron setup. Oops, 2 electric inserter here. There we go. Excellent. And for now, you know, until we have now, let's just wait for the splitters while we set up the rest. Let's check in the science packs. Here we go. Yippee-yay, and get that research started. I don't know. For a while this button has left my screen. I don't know. Previously it was here. Whatever. Works. I know it's there. That's all that counts. So, gears. Actually, let's set it up. And we will need more inserters and, of course, power. So let's get at least 5 going. We're gonna need more power poles. For now, I guess I can make it like this. Let's connect these. And yeah, as you can see, I have OCD. Like, I guess most people nowadays, right? Let's continue this line here. Down there. Here we're gonna have the said buffer. Like so. Yeah, it reaches. Perfect. Let's place these here, these here. I'm gonna need the splitter anyway. Without splitter, all of that won't work. So here we're gonna produce gears, and here we're gonna combine gears and iron into inserters. Oh no, these are belts. Belts. Need lots of belts. Iron and gear belts. Inserters are gonna be back here. Now, how did I? No, that's science. Science. Okay, back here we have. Science. This will be where all the science will be automated. And let me see. For now, also until we replace this. These are gonna be the red science packs, and they're gonna use copper and gear, I think. So science will start over here. Let's place it on this side because we want to mine as much of that copper before we start building here. So this will be a little messy in the beginning, and it'll probably take a while until all of that copper is being processed. And before we start to fully use the main bus will consist of 2 lines that will deliver the iron and the copper, and 2 lines in the middle that will help balancing the load on these lines. And for now I will use that line, I guess, to feed the copper from down here back to the smelting area, the copper smelting area that will shortly set up here. So research is almost complete. Let's grab that stuff and start placing it down here. So here, mirrored to the iron, we're gonna have the copper set up. Again, electric inserter here. Here we go. Maybe I have a spare burner inserter somewhere, I guess up here. And down there, let's see. Oh, I could. No, let's just leave it like that. We're just gonna electrify that one as well. Don't want any more burner inserters, as said. So, that's done. That gives us splitters. We're gonna need a few of those. And underground belts, we're gonna need a few of those. And our iron is gone again. Luckily, it's being constantly processed here. Let's grab some more for now. And let's see what we can do. So, as I said here, yeah, you can never have enough of those. They're still being made, that's why they're not here yet. Any second now, here they go. First splitter will go here. And the second splitter will place here, like so. And why don't we set that up already as well? And one more splitter here. Let's turn that. That's how things are gonna go. This one, as I said, will route underground with our new underground belts. Fabulous. So that's set up. What else? What else? Iron needs to go here. This one I think we can ignore for now. Yeah, that'll get us started. And over here we'll route this one in like that for now. And here we go. Automation going. We need a power pole here, and let's move that a little to the side because we're gonna place down the first chests. Chest is gonna go here, and that'll create us belts. Lots of belts. Let's not overdo it. Let's limit this to 5 stacks for now. Well, here we have the gears going. As you can see here, the iron is now nicely balanced on both sides of the belt. And the gears and the plates will start to create belts. And finally we can just go here and grab belts. So let's rearrange our hotbar a bit. We want belts in the first position, then splitters, underground belts, inserters and factories, I guess. Middle mouse button, let's fix them here, and this one here we'll leave free flowing, however things will go. And what we also need to start to set up so we can advance is science. Red science packs here need copper and gear. The gear will flow in from that belt. Or is it copper? The copper is going to flow in from this side. This one here is the copper line, and gears are going to flow in from this line. Like so, I guess. And out of belts again. Let's grab more. Here we go. Fabulous. Requiring a splitter here. And gears is going to be this line. What was that again? Let me think. Oh, that's the circuits, right. So let's route those on the ground here. And let's keep the gears going. This, I think, is gonna be steel. Yes, that's for the steel production as soon as we have it. Let's need a splitter here, so yeah, let's route this underground there. Makes it look a little more tidier. I mean, I could wiggle this around here and then make an underground belt there, but I prefer it like this. Like so. This is the steel line. It's gonna come in this way. This one we can route underground. Like so. One more splitter. Splitters are the next thing we're gonna automate, as well as underground belts. Let's get a few more factories going. And then, of course, followed by inserters. But for that, we first need to set up the green chip factory up here. There we go. Splitter here. Branching out like that. So, gears are more or less set. Let's prevent them from flowing down all the way for now. So the copper, let's see if we create a few more mining drills. Our things column there is fine. Iron is going. We're out of copper. We don't have any copper production at the moment, so let's be careful not to use up everything. So mining drills are gonna be here. Let's place them like that for now. As I said, it's gonna be slightly messy. We need 4 more underground belts. I think they consume a ton of my belts. What was it? 5 transport belts each. But we're gonna have that automated soon. So these we route underground here and here. And all of that is gonna go up in here. Let's give it some space already. Like so. So let's start to use up all of that copper first. And I guess we're gonna branch out of that here. See, that's the wiggles I was talking about previously. Perfect. And I'm gonna run out of belts very soon. So for this, copper is gonna come in this way. Need to combine that with coal. Actually, is it reasonable? Probably, yeah. Let's do it like that. I think it's cleaner for now until I really start to use these middle belts. Let's remove that. Let's do it like so. And well, these I can remove as well for now, or change, turn around like that. Here we go. So this goes in here. It's feeding copper from the bottom. I'm so happy I set up those belts first. There we go, now 66. So copper's gonna come in from this side for now. Let's make it like that. And coal's gonna branch off from here. There we go. Electric inserter, electric pole, and we're set. Almost. Let's get the copper started. And let's try to hook up signs with power at the same time. Out of poles. 5, probably not enough. Let's make it 6. And here we go. Copper's flowing in. We need to run down this line, like so for now. Then we're gonna need a few more underground belts here. Let's give priority to this. Perfect. Oops. Have to hit the R button one more. So copper can flow back. Excellent, excellent. And we're not gonna have enough belts to finish this up. Here we go. And I'm gonna do it the same way I did it up there, like so for now. I think that's an old marker. I redid this, but I'm not sure. Not sure. Yeah, it's an old one. Let's do it like this. There we go. So we got iron flowing, we got copper flowing, we got power flowing, we got belts automated, and now last but not least, let's set up the science. Here we go. And actually, let's do it in such a way, because this one later on will be braided with underground belts, a so-called braiding technique. Here we go. Get these in, science packs out. And yippee-yay! Science is automated as well. So folks, unfortunately, that's all I got time for today. Tune in next time. If you like this episode, please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't, or you'll never find my bounty. See you next time, and always have a hand's width of water under your keel.